Game week 21 is in the books. Good game week this week. Lots of good games and great goals. So we had a couple of predictable results. We had Arsenal thumping Fulham and we had Spurs thumping Cardiff. And in those games, both Oba and Kane, bagged the attacking points that people would have hoped that they did. Chelsea couldn't get past the rookie keeper at home to Southampton. So tough for them and tough for people that own Eden Hazard. United continued to roll on impressively under Solskjaer with Rashford and Lukaku looking impressive, although Pogba didn't repeat his heroics from the previous game. And then finally, the title race is back on, and I'm back. I had a good game week for the first time in a very, very long time. I got 73 points overall versus the average of 54. So I'm really pleased with that. So it's one of my higher point totals this season. It's my first green arrow in the game since game week 14. So I've had a terrible run of it, but it was good to sort of make a little bit of a comeback. And my overall rank is back up to around 340k. As ever, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up as you're watching, and please click the subscribe box as well if you'd like to see more of these videos. So West Ham 2, Brighton 2. Arnie's back. He looks really bright. He arguably should have had a penalty early on to open the scoring in addition to his 2 goals. Chelsea 0, Southampton 0. Gunn, this rookie goalkeeper who played for Southampton, had a great debut. Made a few really good saves. As you know, you'd expect him to have to make in an away game at Chelsea, and he really kind of stepped up. Obviously, really disappointing for Hazard owners. Morata had a few good chances. He was a bit unlucky, really. I know everyone gives Morata a hard time, but he scored 1 goal that was ruled out for offside. That was just fine. He was onside, and there was a couple of other chances. One where a defender gets a last-minute deflection on it. Chelsea played very well. Wouldn't be worried about them at all. And it does feed into that narrative where if Morata's on the field with Hazard and Giroud's not around, that Chelsea don't tend to click in quite the same way, and that Hazard doesn't tend to do quite so well. Huddersfield 1, Burnley 2. Burnley looked better. I kind of called this in my last video. They looked pretty great in their previous home win, and in this away win at Huddersfield, they were pretty convincing. It's 2 goals and 2 for Chris Wood, who looks sharp. Ashley Barnes, who I was talking about signing last week, got a goal. Did I sign him? No, I forgot. I get a little bit distracted on New Year's Eve and didn't remember to put the transfer through. Now Burnley have got Fulham and Southampton for their next 2 home games. Just saying, I think there's points to be had there, differential points. And, Wood or Barnes, if you're looking for options up front that are a little bit different, I'd have a look at those. They've got some average away games and then their fixtures get a little bit tougher again, but those 2 home games look like big opportunities. Watford 3, Bournemouth 3. This game looked great. Troy Deeney, 2 goals and an assist. Is he another differential pick? I mean, sometimes when he gets going, he really gets going, and Watford look really fluid moving forward in this game. Another budget striker that's worth thinking about. I think especially as we start to get back into Champions League territory, and you're worried about rotation. Wolves 0, Palace 2. Palace played well. They fully deserved to win this game. I know the Palace goalkeeper, Vicente Guaita, I've signed him this week. It looks like he's going to be Palace's number 1 from now on. He's only 4.2 million. He's kept, I think, 2 or 3 clean sheets in his first 5 games. A good budget option as a goalkeeper. That would be my one big tip this week. Get him in before his price goes up too much. Not many people are talking about him. Even if you have him as your backup goalkeeper, I think he's going to start for Palace, and Palace's defence is actually pretty decent. Newcastle 0, Man United 2. Rashford looks good. I kind of want to buy him. I mean, that's it. Everton 0, Leicester 1. Can't work Everton out. They looked great in their last game when they lost, I think, but created tons of chances. And in this one, just a silly mistake at the back. Lets Pereira feed Vardy, and both of those 2 players look like great signings at the moment. Vardy's back scoring goals. Pereira's scoring a ton of points. Quite tempted to buy him. Yeah, Everton are a mystery. They've still got this fantastic run of fixtures that look great on paper. It's just a question of whether that team can kind of really sort themselves out. Arsenal 4, Fulham 1. Arsenal were really unconvincing in this game. It took them a long time to get going. Their defence speaks for itself. Couldn't keep a clean sheet again. Of course, Kamara looked very dangerous when he came off the bench for Fulham. Again, another good budget striker option, potentially. Cardiff 0, Spurs 3. I think Spurs were 3-0 up after 25 minutes in this. Kane got a little bit lucky for his goal. Son and Eriksen both look good for theirs. Really glad I bought Son. That's about it. And then finally, Man City 2, Liverpool 1. A good win for City, a good performance. It's first defeat for Liverpool. I think Liverpool played very well, so they should continue to march on. It's going to be a great title race this season. It's those two and no one else, I think. So let's take a quick look at the 5-5-3 league. Congrats again to Mario, who remains top of the league. He didn't have such a good game week this week, but is still kind of way up there, ahead of the rest of us. So good work, Mario. And then let's look at who had the best game week this week. Oh, congrats to me. top point scorer this week. I don't think I've ever had to say that before. So I'm very pleased with that. The league is still very competitive, and there's lots of people who are very close, which was really pleasing to see. Lots of people had great scores this week. So congrats to all of you. Okay, that's it. I hope you had a good game week in Game Week 21 too. Thank you for watching the video. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up and please click the link to subscribe below. Good luck in your prep for the next game week, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.